Now, having constructed the tree for marbles A, B, C, and D, again with A, B, and C being red, D and E being blue marbles, let's ask if these outcomes can form a sample space. Okay. How many ways are there to get red, then red? Look at the tree, see if you can answer that. Okay, well, you should have thought of that. A, B, and AC are choices that would give us 2 red, as are BA and BC and CA and CB. So it looks to me like we have 6 choices, 6 possibilities for getting 2 red, so that there are 6 ways to get red and red. So let's just put a 6 above the red, red. Now you see we're already in trouble because there are only 4 possibilities listed here, and these are 4 possibilities that span every possible outcome, but they can't be equally likely, because if they were, there would be 5 for each, and there are 6 for this one already. But let's go on. How many ways are there to get red, blue? You should look and come up with your answer, but okay, AD and AE would be red then blue, as would BD and BE, and CD and CE. So it looks like there are 6 ways to get red then blue. Okay, how many ways to get blue, red? How many ways to get blue, blue? Pause and work it out before you see what I say. Okay, so you should have done that. Okay, blue, red, well, the first one, blue, it would have to be either here or here. Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. D with an A, B, or C is a blue, then a red. And E with an A, B, or C is a blue, then a red. So there's 6 ways to get blue, red. Now, if we hadn't already seen that in order for these to be equally likely, there would have to be 5 of each, we would think maybe we're on a roll. There are 6 ways of getting each of these. If we just had 6 ways to get this one, then we would have a sample space, because these would be equally likely and they would cover every possible outcome. However, there are only 20 numbers in the sample, there are only 20 outcomes in the sample space, and we've now accounted for 18 of them, which means there better be 2 ways to get blue, blue. So I'm going to write that down, but let's verify it. Well, blue, blue, DE, ED. Those are the only 2 that give us blue, blue. So that these are not equally likely, not a sample space. So I'll write not equally likely. For this set. What about this one? 2 blue, 1 of each, 2 red. Well, actually it looks like there are 6 and 6 possible ways. If we just go to the analysis we had here, of course we could go to the tree and identify them. We could easily identify the 12 cases where we get 1 color, 1 marble of each color. But again, we've already done that. So there are 12 ways to get 1 of each. And there are only 2 ways to get 2 blue. And of course, now that leaves how many? 2 and 12 is 14. That leaves 6 ways to get 2 red. And we see that this set is not equally likely either. And this is why this set is not a sample space and this set is not a sample space. Now, what do we do if we want to write down a sample space? How are we going to do that? Well, there are a number of ways to do it, but we're going to have to distinguish between the marbles. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to write R sub A, R sub B for red A, red B. Of course, A and B and C are red, so if I got an A, B, or C subscript, I'm going to have an R. But okay, if we look at AB is red, red. It's red on A, red on B. AC means red on A, red on C. AD, well, means red on A. Well, D is blue, so it's red on A, blue on D. AE, A has to be red, red A. E has to be blue, blue E. Now that E there looks a whole lot like a C because See if I can make it just a little better. Okay, now you can list the rest of them. I'm not going to list those for you. You should list them. Okay, following the same scheme. Now, when I asked the class to do this, most people didn't follow this scheme. So make sure you do follow the scheme that I've set out here. In other words, BA, well, I would write down red B, red A, red B, red A, red B, red C, red B, blue D because D is blue, red B, blue E because E is blue, and so on, all down the list. One of these for every possible pair. Okay? Now, having done that, we could write out the sample space. Here it is. From red A, red B, down through blue E, blue D. And I'll take just a second and read that. Red A, red B, red A, red C, red A, blue D, red A, blue E, red B, blue A, red B, red A, red B, red C, red B, blue D, red B, blue E. Red C, red A, red C, red B, red C, blue D, red C, blue E, blue D, red A, blue D, red B, blue D, red C, blue D, blue E, red A, blue E, red B, blue E, red C, blue E, blue D. Those will be what you get if you follow this scheme and list them in the order of the tree that I've written here.